All right. So I guess some people went rage turbo mode. Yeah. And it seems like this always happens. Like I said, it happens if I'm at Sandy's. If it happens, I'm out with friends. It happens if I'm on vacation. If I'm out, out and about, or spending time with family and friends. Hell, it even happens when I go golfing or just hanging, just kicking with some bread, breaking bread with friends. This always happens when these predward neighborers and the Silicon Valley splooge crew trying to go to bat, cucking for their handlers that work for Silicon Valley. They're protecting and deflecting for sickos and sex offenders. Always happens. You gotta bring it. They gotta light it up. They gotta throw the gas in the fuel. All that shit. Case in point. Well, I guess Diana had a stream fired up earlier, and fellow cuck went up there. Oh, trigger, hammer it out. Yeah. Yeah, Wiltshire was like, woo, man, there's a party out there. Oh, man, Philemon was all worked up. Well, check it out. Oh, yeah. Before we begin this video, Philemon's going to go up there and bitching him on that he's got proved on sexually stalking, harassing chicks. Oh, shit, I'm stalking underagers. When I use like 30-second clips of, amateur chicks or like gymnastics or volleyball, that's not sexually. So we're going to break it down what the definition of what stalking, harassment, even sexually harassment is about. Check this shit out.
Animals before I can come out to play.
Well, hello.
So these guys want to talk about reality.
Yeah.
And the reality is, before I'm gonna play, right, I'm gonna take care of my chores. So I was watering plants and watering animals and the birds before I could come out to play.
Oh yeah, here's another thing as well too. Who the heck's in the right mind spends half their day or almost an entire day on a weekend, on a Saturday afternoon, evening, trolling YouTube land, worry about who's saying what, who's dropping what video and whatnot. Yeah, and supposedly Scotty went out to a restaurant with his girlfriend Beatrice. Yeah, breaking bread like that. Taking to the Olive Garden, taking her for a nice dinner like that, and all of a sudden he has to bring up the costume man. I said, dang, Scotty, hey, thanks for having me and Aaron on your date with Beatrice. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Did you give her a shout out as as knowing that you're Aaron's bitch? Yeah. Did you tell her that the semen is living? That the semen is living rent free in her head? Boy, that would have been a good look for Beatrice. Yeah, meanwhile, like that. Dude, if I spend time with my girl, if I spend time with Sandy, I give her all my time. I rarely ever go on YouTube. And if I do, it's only for like a couple minutes to check out what's going on. Or if somebody's got a good live stream, I check it out for a couple minutes. But most of the time, I'm spending time with her. I just don't get it. Who takes their chick out for dinner, breaking bread, trying to entertain her, and you got somebody so worried about what somebody's doing on the internet and the various fuck that shit, yeah. Then you got Philemon, who ain't the guy. He's a deadbeat father, no visitation kids, he doesn't have a woman. Yeah, an internet online relationship, but that don't count for fucking jack shit. But yeah, I think it's funny that Scotty isn't worried about other people. And I heard that he was on Aaron's panel for the last almost 45 minutes when Aaron's about ready to cut it out and fucking go have eat. And Scotty just went on loopity loop and bring him out the road, sputtering. He kept going, but he kept sputtering out like a lawnmower that's got a fucked up fuel line. Blah 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 blah.
So I was listening on the back end, but these guys want to talk about reality. Well, you guys should see,
sometimes I think that sometimes when these power bottom feeders go, they're sounding like my neighbor's dog, Jasper. Oh my goodness.
It's passed in the chat.
Yeah.
You go back and see. Man, there was a lot of reality.
Oh, look who's in the chat there. Yeah, Cola. Oh, Glenda Butler was up in there. Yeah. Wow.
that's what I call.
Boy, you got the key players up in there.
Professional tactics. He's gaslighting you already. That's actually really funny. Yes, hello, man. You see the link.
Mr. Cox,
No.
these days, Mr. Cox doesn't have to do anything and be on a panel. And I am saying anything. And all of a sudden, new rules will be brought into the picture.
Oh yeah, and it's right, man, like that. And it's so funny is, you know, when you drop a video up, it has nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with them. Yeah, I mean, absolutely nothing to do with them. And I've been dropping some videos about the, Giovanni Dula, you know, the Daniel Otter mocks the last word about her death. You know, and they're bitching about that as well, too. They're saying, oh, I'm stalking the poor victim. No, it's called raising awareness. Raising awareness for the victim. Raising awareness for Giovanni. Yeah, calling out scumbag. Officer says, oh, just write a check for $11,000. She had limited value. That's what it's about. And that story has gone far and wide all over the world. And you think I'm done covering about that story? Nah, I'm just starting on that one until justice is prevailed against jackass Daniel Otter.
I'm not even joking. I'm so banned on the internet, I don't have to say or do anything on a panel to get kicked off.
Yeah, it's just like for me. I can sit there and drop one video on my channel. One video. One. And these flu crew, nefarious cucks, they'll just kick off in spurs they'll just spit on for spurs all day and only on a Saturday night of all days. And I'm sitting there enjoying my love fest, my girlfriend. I mean, unlike Scotty, I mean, at least I got to make love to my girlfriend. Did Scotty get to go home and finally make love with Beatrice? I don't know, but I know I did got making love with Sandy. It was fucking wonderful. Hell yeah.
You're gonna love it.
I don't know what Aaron is doing. He's probably still doing yoga. Calm himself down.
There's more fantasy.
More fantasy, yep. Get your product placement in, ladies.
They want the truth, but they're all full of fantasy.
Yep.
So it's a new day for me. It's 12.
No, it's like the movie, A Few Good Men. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Yeah. But the thing is, they're crying and want about the truth, but this 65 Luciferians can't handle the truth. No. Like about the detective that got lost qualified immunity and got fired. How a sicko got how a sicko got over $1 million, $300,000, got a chomo van, nice clothes, playing Fortnite with children, teenagers. Yeah, that sicko in Fort Collins.
38 already, and my old stream started so different, and now Aaron is here, and it's all drama. We don't really do drama, so let's not do drama, Aaron. Let's just talk about it.
You know what's so funny? Donnie's about, oh, I don't want to do drama. Let's not do drama. But yeah, who comes in there, starts drama? Philemon. You're going to hear about in a minute.
The music, Aaron. That's okay, Princess. If that relaxes him, absolutely fine. You can do what you want as long as the camera is to be turned off while he's doing what you said, what he might be doing right now.
Watering the garden.
Yep.
And the birds.
Well, let me say hello. Thank you for having me.
And where was I when this Diane had a panel and did some fucking shit show and doing? Spending the day with my chickadee. Heck yeah. Having a good time. Shit, I mean, earlier when this panel hit, I was actually on her brother's boat with, with Keith like that. And I got to meet his new girlfriend. They've been dating for about last 3 weeks, so I got to meet her. It was nice. We just went, Sandy wanted to go water tube, and I was like, nah, not really. I just want to kick back and maybe do some fishing. It's like, that's no problem. She said, just as an idea. I was like, I know, babe, I know. But I just want to lay back, maybe have maybe. Plus, I want to maybe have a beer, a beer like that. Yeah, and Keith's like, "Oh, you want a beer, bro?" Like, yeah. He's like, "Here you go, pop, fuck a big old 24 ounce, fuck yeah." So we're just fucking chitting it. We were drinking the fucking brew. Sandy's fucking talking to his Keith's good girlfriend like that. Keith and I fucking fishing like, oh yeah, just fucking enjoying the nice day outside. That's what it's all about. What? These fucking hands were. They were spurging all damn day.
Smoke yet again. He's probably getting his bad audio figured out.
No, that's later.
I want to say hello to
there's another projection. Right?
Not a deflection, not a projection.
They automatically think I'm recording, but this is later. That time, I was literally.
No, here's the thing too. I realized too. I didn't even know Diane went live at all. If I knew, maybe I would have. Maybe I would sneak in a little bit of recording like that. I mean, it's hard to know when Diane go live because she's in German time, and Gomez got the good part like that. Fellow admitted that he recorded the entire panel. Well, that's all that motherfucker does. Records every panel up, records everybody's stream he don't like, all shit like that. He's gonna obliterate people. Oh, smooth, obliterated, destroyed.
And the animals. I'd use the restroom, grab a beer, get ready.
Fucking hey, I was drinking a tall boy beer with my girls with her brother.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Right? Well, no, I don't have to say anything at all, and I get booted. This is great.
Dr. Kim.
It's so funny was I wouldn't even run YouTube at all to earlier. I mean nothing. All of a sudden, and there's spurts about that. And I got some screenshots about that. I've had text messages like that. I even fucking want to read them like that. I hear my phone like beep 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 fucking bright, like every time people send me a message like that. I'm like, I will fucking read this later. I'm fucking fishing with fucking my girl's brother. We're drinking brewskis together. And my girl's meeting his girlfriend. I didn't want to read it. After we back to her place, yeah, I read it like, okay, I'll address this shit later.
Dream Catchers? I don't know who you are, but good to see you.
Yeah, who is Dream Catchers?
I don't know, but I like the name. Fellow Mug.
Look at the projection in that chat. Look at that right there for Glenda Butler. Yeah, that guy.
Serious shit because it's coming out, but he replaced the failed stripper.
Yep,
Glenda,
Terry McLeod.
Glenda right there. He replaced the failed stripper that's been, I think, fired like from 7 different jobs for having some trying to take pictures and trying to have inappropriate relations with women.
Yep. Yeah, I remember he would record himself, but he would put it on TikTok, talking down on women and shit like that, and going around recording children up at Chilliwack as well too. And reason why he got fired up at Walmart because Wester let up, I think he read up a tweet or something like a Twitter page like that to let Walmart know like this guy is, perving on women and doing like down, like underpics, like using his camera trying to look at, do what voyeurism, like do underskirt like that, following the women, children like that, and the serpents go around and say, well, I can record where I want if I'm in a public setting, da 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 da. Yeah, I guess when Serper got fired from that job, he blamed Westroom. I was like, nah, Serper, you did yourself, buddy.
Right. A diaper sniper.
Yeah.
Good there, Glenda.
Good one, Glenda Butler.
Fantasy. See, they want reality, but there's a lot of fantasy going on.
A shitload of fantasy.
Aaron apparently wanted some smoke. Now he's ducking yet again.
Yeah, no.
He's getting prepared. He's just relaxing his body. Yeah, he's relaxing his body.
He's talking with.
It's your special slice of fucking heaven there, Scotty.
Is that projecting right there? Because he likes to say that other people are projecting. Was he on the back line with FM there for a few minutes after that last stream there, Scotty? Trying to come up with a plan, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Say, check out this plan.
Get there.
Sending
Record
notes
this.
to me.
Diana's going to take it down, make sure it's there. Tom, get to the hangout, Tom. We're going to talk about this.
Right, he's projecting because he
I
was
don't
just
know,
in.
I can't.
He was just in the back room on the last stream after it ended with Fellow
Yep.
Mikrofon einstellen.
Give me a second here.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I think I could do that actually. Didn't know. See? Oh, but that's strange. So if I go on your avatar, I could change the mix setting. Yeah? If I go on.
Here's Angela going in the chat saying, moving the goalpost. LOL.
Go on it. Aaron, your microphone is muted. Do you feel good? Do you feel relaxed?
Don't talk to Dr. Diana.
Oh, Dr. Diana. That's like Dr. Ruth, right?
You're the new Dr. Ruth, yeah.
I think I told you that before. Dr. Ruth is what I got told in the Las Vegas community.
Right. That's
Yeah.
why it's funny, because
And I have to look at
One of those failed psychologists from outside of the country because it's a little bit different of a school of thought, let's put it that way, right? The ones that they were hiring within this country through Craigslist that couldn't get jobs to come and try to handle, you know, on the YouTube community, try to handle the streets, help pin some people.
Yeah,
down that
then they're gonna
don't
put
need
a,
to be
they're
there.
gonna take over,
Right,
handle me straight to
Roman,
YouTube.
Scotty. Wow.
Yeah.
up, and then I found out it's a really old lady. Yes, with a German accent, but that's a really old lady.
you're her daughter. Dr. Ruth's daughter.
Oh, I thought I'm Hitler's daughter.
That too.
Oh, that's
The
Might
combination
as well
of the
be.
okay.
Here it comes. Here comes the money shot.
two.
Brace yourself.
Back in the day.
Okay.
Actually, you might be the grandchild. Unless you're one of the
Yeah, look at that shit there. Look at that shit there. You got a fellow mom in there looking all good, dressed up as Winston character, the 1984 character, and all look at that. Look at that. He's like, he's trying to look at me. I'm cool. I'm slick Dick Winston. Oh my God. You can be all slick and sly like that, although you're a fellow cuck, but you're still a fucking talking to pissing ant dweeb.
super soldiers.
Oh,
You're gonna live for 1,000 years.
maybe I'm all of it or none of it. Like that. You know, pick what.
You're part Anunnaki, so Aaron has to.
Wow.
Aaron is scared of you because he fears your Anunnaki ways.
Well, that's see, more projection.
Yep, more deflection.
I'm not scared of Anunnaki. They're actually scared of us. Just to let you know. But these guys want a great dose of reality. They need it. They need reality so bad, they're begging Mr. Cox to come give it to them. And I'm giving it to them right now, letting them have it right now.
Well, that's the thing these guys want. They want it. They expect to be like they have the beast wide open. It's like they want they want the shit, you know, the dose of reality. They want it spoon fed to them, like they're in the baby crib. Let's say let the mama master to feed them, spoon feed it to them.
Oh, just by being quiet on their panel, you're gonna like this.
Yeah.
But we have Felomon here.
Yes, fellow one is
And
back.
Aaron is conspicuously absent. Because he's been here longer.
Aaron is collect. What are you doing?
I hope he's got evidence.
He's data mining you right now. He's just like,
I want proof.
I'm gonna sit here not talking.
Dude,
I wouldn't be able to present it anyway. Because they ask the question, well, they do the accusation and like 3-4 down, you know, at a time. You're like, wait a minute, 1 point at a time here. Let's not move the goalpost too fast, right? Just 1 point at a time. Let's do that because, I mean, he can just fly right through it. He's been practicing this in the mirror for years, this month.
yeah.
And restreaming your stream of me not talking on you.
You know,
By the way, I have evidence of CMN stalking another family on YouTube.
That's That's interesting.
family and their teenage daughter. That's a fact. And I'll be showing that soon.
Wow. Where was he at when the YouTube mom was making 145K a month? And
Here, let's
they
back
had-
that up a little bit.
I have evidence.
And restreaming your stream of me not talking on the.
You know,
By the way, I have evidence of CMN stalking another family on YouTube. Yep.
Wow, that's interesting.
Family and their teenage daughter. That's a fact, and I'll be showing that soon.
Wow. Where was he at when the YouTube mom was making 145K a month? And they had, like, what, 8 or 10 children that they were abusing? Where were you those days, man? Oh, my gosh.
Yep. That's your
Surprise.
Gomez. That's your
Oh, there it is.
No surprise.
Everybody's
Second time
buddies.
you-
Just because you're reporting social media news, everybody's buddies. Hey, you know what? The guy's funny, but I can't watch all of his videos, and he knows that. So, I mean, there you go. Bellomon watches all of his videos. I mean, I'm just saying.
Got caught.
Yeah, well, it's like Philemon's your buddy. Yeah, what about Philemon being buddies and all cool with Predward? What about the time, you know, what about Philemon cool with Scotty now? But fucking, was it a couple years ago, Philemon, see, he had evidence of Scotty being intimate and inappropriate with his students when he was doing the MMA classes like that. What about that? What about the evidence that Philemon going through the whole playlist of a teenager channel, debunking it like that, and worry about the ages like that, and sitting there saying, oh, the 14, 15-year-old looks like they're 8 years old. Yeah, okay.
Alex.
So is he in the fucking comments? He's talking shit.
No, but wait, he's saying let's talk some reality. That's okay, Aaron. Should we mute and use that? Or what you wish? What kind of scenario?
Wait a minute. Them mute and I start would be a dream come true after that last stream where, I mean, I wasn't going to say anything until he brought me up.
All right, you ready for this? Let's break it down what stalking means. See, Philemon doesn't know what stalking means. Let's read it here. Stalk, pursue, approach, unhealthy like that. Harass or pursue someone with unwanted and obsessive attention. Okay, here's a definition. For 5 years, she was stalked by a man who would taunt and threaten her. A cat stalked a bird. Okay. Yeah. Stride somewhere is proud, stiff, or angry manner. Without another word, she turned and stalked out. Okay. So yeah, we're breaking this down. We're going to show what Philemon does not know the real definition of what stalking is. What is the meaning of stalking people? Stalking is unwanted and or repeated surveillance by an individual or group towards another person. Stalking behaviors are irrelevant to harassment, intimidation, and may include following the victim in person or monitoring them. And Philemon says, I'm stalking, harassing the chicks in my videos. No, I use the clips for my podcast. See, no, it's Philemon that stalks. It's Philemon that goes around stalking the underage or teenagers, thinking, how good, how cute they are, or like that, or saying they're 14, 15, so they look like they're 8 and 9 years old. Okay, so we'll break it down. We'll get out of here. What is the act of stalking? Stalking is a term commonly used to refer to a pattern behavior directed towards an individual by another that results in the person to whom the behavior is directed fearing for themselves and or others. Bingo, ding, 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 ding. The behaviors can involve overly criminal behavior or seemingly non-criminal innocent behavior, or both. Okay, here's one. What is the most common type of stalking? Simple obsession. This is the most common type of stalker. The stalker is usually a male, and the focus of the stalking is an ex-wife, ex-lover, or former boss. If anybody's doing stalking, that would be Philemon. He's the one stalking on people's channels. Obsessed, and I repeat, obsessed. What videos people drop, what they say, and what actions they are doing on the video. Yes. See here. That's a good one. Let's get to it, shall we? How can you tell if someone is stalking? They may follow you on a rainy day and offer the use of their umbrella, or they may pick up your keys to present them to you, saying you must have dropped them. Well, it could be just gentlemanly behavior. It's best to be cautious with anyone you don't know. Stalkers look for any way to interact with their victims. Kind of like, remember back then how Philemon, Nicole used to berate and stalk Diana. They used to do the same thing until the people succumb, like back Diana used to call Cryana or Diana taking a jab, just relentless on her until she caved in. Yeah, and all of a sudden they're all buddying like that. Same thing with Scotty. Just like when Philemon said he had information on Scotty getting intimate with his students and being inappropriate, instead of saying, oh, the pictures and all that stuff is very disturbing, he said, Scotty, so what did Scotty do? He had to kiss butt and join the team forces of Philemon. Yep, Okay, let's get to this one and we'll get out of here. What is a stalkerish behavior? A pattern behavior directed at a specific person that will cause a reasonable person to fear for the person's safety or safety of others, or suffer substantial emotional distress. Yep. There you go. Anyways, I'm out here, Munch out. Peace out.